Everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rock channel. All right, time once again to break from our regularly scheduled program to bring you another entry into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2026 and 70th anniversary at that, being held in Vienna. This is super phenomenal. Georgia, this is going to be phenomenal. You guys are up, and this is actually my first time reacting to a song from Georgia on this channel. I started this in 2023, kind of dove into Eurovision a little bit, and then kind of took off from there. And not to say I haven't heard all the songs, because I've been watching all the shows and all the finales and been seeing how the progress has been going, but I think this might be Georgia's best year in the last, since I've been doing it, because this is so hard to ignore how well this song is doing. The artist is known as, let's see if I'm going to say this right, Zakebi, and the song is called On Replay, and this is the official music video. Came out 4 weeks ago and is already over 1.4 million views, and that's just on this one official music video. So I think Georgia has something special here, and I've had some comments saying you should check out this song. I think you'll enjoy it, and I agree and trust all my followers on this channel, so we're going to do this. So for the first time ever on this channel, a Georgia entry, and I'm super excited to bring them in the community onto this channel. So welcome, let's do this. Are y'all ready? Good, because so am I. Here we go. And if this is your first time on this channel, number one, welcome. Take a look around. I think I'll actually enjoy it here. We have a ton of fun. Number two, when I'm done with the reaction, if you want to stick around for a few minutes for a portion I call the wrap up, I get introduced to the artist, read all about them, and we find out all the things that give credit for credit is due. But first up is the music. On Replay, let's go. Oh my.
Lights on, stand by.
Okay.
Unmasked, you and I. Step left, step right, and neon lights, they ignite. We go wild on my shameless, we tear it up, don't miss quiet. Don't think, let go.
Okay. Dude. One thing I think is super enjoyable that the backup dancers all have like bubble wrap suits. So that is super neat how they put this together. Okay. This is a rock channel, and for those of you that follow me already know this. For those of you that might be new to this channel, most of my reactions are rock and heavy metal based, but I do break to do the Eurovision Song Contest because I absolutely love it, and it's fun to follow, and I've been doing it for years. But I am also a sucker for a good dance video because I love watching people dance. It fascinates me what people can do with their bodies and how well they can draw people in. And this has a fun electronic beat, so as you see, it gets people going, and this is kind of what you want in this contest, is to get people engaged and like drawn in to like you, and then this is what creates votes in the long run. So they do have a phenomenal entry here, and I think this is going to do very well because I'm in. I'm like, I'm digging all of this. This is super fun, and God, I hope they bring those bubble wrap suits to the stage because that'll be so fun to watch.
Take it over, feel it in your soul. Can't digitize off thunder, no. Don't think, let go.
Yeah, I dig it. They're fun.
disappear. This is real, this is clear. Not afraid of the trial. Stay with me a little way. Love for miracles.
Great voice. Yep. I think they've done it. That is a neat scene. I think they did it. I think they created a song. If it got me moving, it's going to get other people moving. I think they created a song that people are going to be drawn to, that people are going to catch on to, and people are going to be re-singing, because I already got that in my head. La 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 la. See what I mean? That's what you want. When the song's done, you still want them singing it and enjoying it and like being drawn into it, and then that in tune creates, you know, votes, which is phenomenal. That was super fun though. So you got the three of them there, great dancers, which I absolutely love. Georgia, I'm almost positive, is going to go to the finals, and that was fantastic entry. But let's learn all we can about them. Yeah, Georgia, you should be proud of that entry. It's awesome. And outside of, you know, how well they do in the contest or not, you guys definitely have a hit on your hands, and it's going to be phenomenal. And people, kids, and all over the world are going to be dancing to that and singing to that forever, and it's phenomenal. So jumping over here to the Eurovision.com website, we have their story. Zakabi premiered on replay for Georgia. Hope I'm saying that right. It's the final song to be released for the 70th Eurovision Song Contest, and the last spot on your playlist goes to the aptly titled On Replay, performed by Zakabi for Georgia. The trio brought Georgia its very first of a record-setting 4 junior Eurovision victories back in 2008. Now Zakabi will no doubt be hoping to replicate that winning formula at the Eurovision Song Contest of 2026 in May. No kidding. So they won Junior Eurovision back in 2008, or 4 victor. Wow. So they're well known in this community, if you will, and now they're going to go for the grand stage. This is super awesome. On Replay was composed by Giga, oh boy, Kukianzidi. I'm so sorry, guys. If you follow me in this channel, you know how much I struggle with a lot of these names, and going from country to country, trying to pronounce all the things really kicks my butt, but it's okay. With lyrics by Lizzy Jeopardize, Zakabi will perform On Replay in the first half of the first semifinal on Tuesday, 12th of May. I probably just lost half of you there, but that is all right. We're going to continue on. The buzz on Zakabi. The members of Zakabi were just 10 years old when they won Junior Eurovision for their country in 2008. One of the most memorable Junior Eurovision winners throughout the contest's 23-year history, Zakabi made a lasting impression thanks to their catchy B-theme bopped bzz, which they performed in made-up language while buzzing around on stage with their shiny black and yellow outfits. There they are down there. How cute is this? Following their win in Limassol, Cyprus, the group returned to Georgia and released their album Zabuzai, which was a hit with youngsters across the nation. Wow, so they've been together since children. Look at them. The 2008 winners. This is a phenomenal storyline. Georgia, dude, I'm backing you guys. This is fantastic. The group made up of Georgi Shiolashvili, Miriam Tatulashvili, and Miriam Kikuashvili found themselves back in the spotlight at Junior Eurovision 2025. Held in Tbilisi after Georgia's 4th victory in 2024, the OG champs were reunited to perform as one of the interval acts. And their performance of the new song, We Don't Sleep, caused quite the buzz online, with many song contest sleuths wondering if it was a sign that the band might finally be making a much anticipated transition into the Eurovision Song Contest. How right they were. And that was it. So that's all they told us. Wow. So we got a group that has been together for, God, going on almost 20 years now, at least since the win. I got to assume they've been together before that and continue on and winning Junior Eurovision and then coming on to the grand stage for the finale. This is a super, super cool story. I don't think I've ever heard anything like this before. And phenomenal for them because they've hit all the stages. They're going to do all the things. Will they win this contest? We'll see. It's a fun song, but they are super well known, which is going to boost them significantly. And that was freaking awesome. So leave me those comments. Let me know what you thought about that video. Don't forget to hit that like button down below and share this out to anyone who you might be interested in seeing it, and head over to their channels and give them all the love they absolutely can, because that was a phenomenal, great backstory. Watching these people grow up and just go is fantastic. Even though I didn't get to see it, but I just, learned about it, and we're here for it all. One last time, that was the Kebby with the song On Replay, Georgia's entry into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2026, and a phenomenal one at that. So congratulations there, everybody. Thank you so much for checking this out. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, keep on rocking.